All right, Shag Mallory coming to you with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about content creating, right? And last year I was trying to get to it, but I had so much on my plate I couldn't even get to it. But this year we're gonna talk about content creating. I'm gonna start from the basics and go all the way through over a series of time. But today I want to break it down for you. What is a content creator? So, content creator is somebody who creates videos, photography, graphic design, stuff of content, and it's pretty much created by them. So that's the breakdown of it. But in this segment, and what we're talking about right now is stuff for like the internet. So like Instagram, Facebook, uh, TikTok, YouTube, stuff like that. So when you get started with content creating, it's three levels to this game, okay? Three levels. First, you got beginners, then you got intermediate, then you got advanced. Well, it's four. Then you got super advanced, okay? So now most people gonna start off on the intermediate level. So they're gonna be using something like maybe like an iPhone or something like that. And they'll be going ahead and creating content. But when you start gradually making your way up, you're gonna have to kick it up a nickel, and you're probably gonna have to get a big boy camera, whether it's a Sony, whether it's a Canon, whether it's a Nikon. You're gonna have to kick it up. You know, you can use like a Go Cam or something like that, because it's gonna give you what you call a bigger sensor than your camera phone will. But here's the thing to combat that, because most people shouldn't just jump out the gate unless they really gonna go ahead and do this thing for real. They could make reels and make money using reels and make content using reels and things like that with their camera phone. But ultimately, it's all gonna be about your storyline, okay? How did your storyline play out? Is your story dope? Because think about this. You got people watching black and white movies right now, old westerns, you pick it, okay? But the reason they hit because the story is tight, okay? So now, if you don't have the equipment, if your story tight, people gonna forget how the content look. It could be blurry, but if you got a hell of a storyline, you're gonna be able to get to it when we talk about this content. So I tell people work on your writing, work on your production stuff first. Okay, make sure you can write a hell of a storyline, because that'll cover a lot of stuff up on the visual side. Some stories you just hate to see them in. The movie Sinners, you hate to see it in. The movie No Country for Old Men, you hate to see it in. The movie The Black Panther, you hate to see it in. The movie Infinity War, you hate to see it in, because they got so much content in the writing that you just hate to see them in. And you start getting away from the visual side of things, and you looking at the storyline and the plot and stuff like that. So if you're getting started with content creating, I would tell people beginning and starting out, like I say, don't jump off the boat and buying all these expensive cameras and all these expensive lenses. Just yet, start off with your camera phone and make your way up, but work on your writing. Make sure when you write a story, you talking about every detail of that character, or that individual, or that subject line. You want to show all the minute details, because that's what's going to take you to the next level. First, your storytelling skills, and then you make your way up. So that's just the